Made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your... But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, Wait a second. Look! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around. Hey there! We're not from around here. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Well, even so, when we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for direction. Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us. Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something. But, look, she's sitting over there. What should we do now? It looks like she's meditating or something. Oh! It's coming from that sensor over there. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick? What's happening?
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at...
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. No things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time...
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this...
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance... So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation, and in hopes of asking directions, you two followed a That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room, and I'll bunk with Amir.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second.
Sure. Let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity, based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, if you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Whoa, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, the rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this. Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? But Tester Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as, hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over— What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't— Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do? Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
All right, next let's see your right hand. But please remember that you still need to be careful,
Yes, I will.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be along.
But I have a vision too!
Don't talk like that, Kale. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale, and if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there! All right, we'll be heading into the forest now.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we Kainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now?
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be they handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring. As for Master, well, he has to handle more Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps. Paimon, Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
For the next interview, I think I'll start with these questions.
A fateful offering.
Time to go.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good. The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know any...
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser...
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhad... Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and wished to celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity. The sages...
Uh-huh. Then what?
Well, and then...
Huh? You're not too sure?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic.
No, it's not that. I'm not... Because you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any... If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. Sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was It's alright, Kale. So, how do you know that...
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fierce... I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I...
So that's how you...
Yep. So please know that you two... I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. So that's why you're here.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Look.
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is... Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? The name does seem to fit the Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Rah! Keep up.
Kale, we're back!
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that.
Yay, food! What kind of Hey, don't be a party...
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat. No, not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Those pitas are amazing! Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper.
You really, since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Yay! Thanks, Kale!
Oh,
So, Kale, don't you... Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone...
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is... Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called... Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, but Master declines their offers every time, saying Sumeru City is too noisy. I know. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the academia. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why?"
Hey! Don't laugh! Hey! Now even Kali's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it!
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale.
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm... I'm fine. Oh, well, let's get...
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of...
Keep up.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back!
Oh, Kale?
Oh, okay. Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's...
I came to check on Kale's condition.
You mean she's sick?
No need to worry. Something as small as... Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too... I suppose it's understandable, though.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation. All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until... So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with...
So, Tainari, what exactly...
Right. Ever since she was a child...
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized... At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas. In its final stages, the disease...
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier?
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it... Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to—
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but however, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the
Oh, Paimon had no idea.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any—
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest ranger. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently, though a moderate amount of physical exercise— Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think—
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilotpala lotus.
Hey, Tainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Can't see? One with the forest.
No, my sword!
Can't see? I'll lead the way.
All expenses paid travel? Count me.
There should be Nilode Palalotuses growing. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would... We'll rendezvous here once you've...
All right, we've gathered enough Nilode Palalotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari!
Let me have a look. I'm glad you two came along. You're...
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling.
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharva.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week... Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough...
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help?
You two have only just arrived, and so there's a unique type of anomaly. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither...
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. As Amir said, only someone with a vision.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision, only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's... Don't sweat it. We've helped others deal with similar situations before.
Wait, you've met other forest rangers before? I was planning to Anyway, since you two are experienced adventurers, come with me. I'm sure...
What is the situation?
Keep up!
Hey, look! That gloomy area over there looks like a withering zone. Even though Paimon's seen one before, it's...
All right, Traveler. We're about to enter the withering zone. But please remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too much. You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone. Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Illusion shattered!
Sign here, please!
The time is beckoning. Silence! Settle down!
Enshroud! Now! Destroy the tumor of the withering! Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to...
Tainari?
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But for instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, this presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase...
Huh? But why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that... No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the... Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological... I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading... Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled in... The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected. And as for the withering, its emergence is related... That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the withering zone. All right, that's enough on this topic for...
All right, let's head off.
Stay put!
Bow your head.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it...
The withering zone you reported has been... Huh? Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news.
Oh, her?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face?
Yes, allow me to explain. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to...
What? You mean she's been sitting there for...
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her, needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but I've got some emergency rations set aside for time...
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the withering zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the dendro element. I knew that. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, well, that's correct. Those weren't hallucinations, because what you saw is of significant importance. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eye, when you passed out, Your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead.
That sounds nice and all.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. Please, wait here for a moment. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for her. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. No, I sh-
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Time to go.
Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. There you are! Hypatia, are you up? There's no way we can get her to eat in her... Huh? Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh... Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
to go. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! One with the forest.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Enshroud! I'll uproot you!
Bow your head.
Into the wind.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Time to go.
Strange place. Bow before the abyss.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud.
Decimate.
Justice is blindsided.
One with the forest. I hear everything.
You, Blade, you're up.
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Enshroud! One thing after another.
Me new life. The end is nigh.
Ready, go! Stay put. Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We
managed to avert countless crises before. Your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to the bonds of love and... But don't you fret now. Today...
What do we do? Oh, there she is! Quick! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Oh, guess that makes sense. Anyways, we can... Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water.
I see. So, I'm grateful that you came so quickly to...
Well, actually, we were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we...
Oh, really? I seem to understand now.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So, you're able...
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler.
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order...
So, Hypatia...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, and at that very moment, in my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I...
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way...
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... All right, we're up, Traveler.
Sounds good. You want me on your...
All done. Let's use the... Oh, it smells...
Are you already finished cooking? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. You should know that some research...
So why does this incense allow...
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally.
Makes sense. But
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of spirit-born ale would cause adverse... Not to worry, though. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon.
Whew. Well, that's...
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities.
Whoa.
As a member of the Ratawe Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and that's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm.
Whoa. So knowledge from...
Of course I do. Especially during... However, I've been feeling better as of late. I believe that being able to see them... But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of...
What's so strange about that?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru...
Oh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither. Yes, if once the fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. I studied hard, but then, on the day it was incredible. Though back then, I was foolish.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she...
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. World forget... if only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Pari... If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me. There's no need to be thanking me.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright, and had the...
Time to go.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your... I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your... As Sage Kage clearly...
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came. I am merely a forest watcher.
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master...
I see.
Tainari, your master is an
And what exactly do...
You'll know once...
And, how...
there's no definite...
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all... If that's the case...
Tainari, but...
so be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all...
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to but all that can wait.
It was quite the eventful trip.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full...
That's right! We want to meet...
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there. Let me think. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to... Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the leg. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under...
Great! Next up, Sumeru! That's right! Tainari, we have something...
Yes, she's doing much better. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so...
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell, and...
I've been waiting.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. And, but I guess now I understand.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but...
Thank you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Yay! Thanks, Kale.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both glow then. I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale.
Yeah.
Why is there a chest here? If you press a leaf between dry sheets of paper, you can make an attractive and handy bookmark.